They got great penetration, and they didn't do a good job closing out the shooters and rotating on the backside the second half.
Trevor Ariza, you know well, he's a friend of yours. He got 12 three-pointers up today. Was that off of John Wall? Did you guys break down defensively on him? How did Trevor get so many good looks from the three-point line?
Yeah, it's off of John Wall screen roll and the big roll into the basket, and guards having to help on that big, and he did a good job sliding up and making shots.
You were up 18, and that lead went away. Why more than anything else did you guys blow the lead?
Well, I think their penetration. I think our defensive intensity slipped a great deal in the second half, and they took advantage of it.
You had a good look at the end of the game to tie it when you were down 2. It's a shot I said on the air you probably make 99 times out of 100. What did you see on that play?
I just rushed it a little bit. I didn't know how much time I had to get it off, and with the dribble, and then I had to check the line. So I had to shoot it a little quicker than I wanted to. Considering,
Kobe, who this was against and what time in the season we're in, how discouraging of a loss is this?
Well, I mean, it's a discouraging loss. We're upset about it without a shadow of a doubt. And we got to go out on the road and pick it back up.
What's the key to going out on the road? These are 4, some would say, winnable games, but they're on the road, which is hard. What do you got to do more than anything else?
Well, we got to keep our intensity going. We got to make sure we don't get lax and give up easy looks at the hoop.
Cole, can you develop a go-for-the-jugular attitude in the last 12 games of the season? Because tonight to blow a 21-point lead at home is an unacceptable loss.
Sure. Of course we can. It's about execution. We didn't do a good job of helping the helper on defense when bigs are rolling, guards step in. We got to make sure we rotate on that backside or stunt the shooters.
How'd your ankle hold up tonight?
It did all right. I tried to pace it. I didn't want to push it too much and have it get stiff on me. So I tried to pace it a little bit. Couldn't really attack as much as I wanted to, but it's okay.
How's it feel now?
I mean, it's a little sore, but it's it feels better right now than it felt after practice yesterday.
What was it like assimilating Gasol back in the lineup after the 20 games he missed?
Well, it's good. I mean, he's got to get his legs back. Obviously, he kind of had Bambi legs out there a little bit, and which is natural. But we'll get him back in the form, and we'll be good to go.
Kobe, with the big lead, does the team get maybe too confident considering the way Washington has been playing?
Yeah, I think the game becomes really easy, and you think you can score whenever you want to, and it stops whenever you want to, and then all of a sudden the momentum swings and they're back in the game.
How do you prevent that from happening in another game later on?
Got to keep the screws on. Got to keep the intensity, continue to play hard.
So this was just more of a mental thing tonight than it was anything physical?
Yeah, it's always a combination of both. John Wall had a fantastic game, both distributing the ball and shooting the ball. He really dictated that comeback.
Would you expect the team to kind of stumble a little bit, getting you back in and Powell back in? It may take a minute for you guys to get to where you'll be.
Getting me back in because I missed a whole 2 games. No, with Powell, I think it's just a matter of rhythm and Mike figuring out the rotations, and so guys get back in the rhythm of when they're coming in, when they're coming out. You know what I mean? I think that's really the biggest adjustment. It's not playing with him on the floor. It's just all the guys figuring out the rotation, the rhythm rotation.
But it is different too because Earl is more of a quicker guy, faster than Powell, but obviously he doesn't have the height. You talk about how is that different?
Well, I mean, they're different players, but they each bring something to the table. We all know what Powell brings to the table. So I mean, it's just you can do things with Powell with screen rolls and picking pops and posting them and stuff like that. So it's not that big a deal, really. I mean, the biggest thing is just guys getting used to what the rotation is going to be so they can be in rhythm.